Hi. Hey everybody. So thank you so much for always listening to my channel, to my readings here, and it's really my life's work. So thank you. I hope that I'm helping people, um experience life to their best and their highest. That's the point of all readings, really. Whatever modality you have is to help people like live their best life. So let's talk about like this insane week in the world's had really quick before we get into the food, love, and money stuff. So Friday, I was just feeling so angst, like I could feel something bubbling in it, like the soul, like exists through the heart chakra, and like I could feel it right there, just an uneasiness. And I kept saying, "Well, what has happened? I haven't had words with anyone. I haven't like nothing weird has happened. I was just like feeling this like in general uneasiness. Friday night, I was sitting at home eating dinner, and like gunshots were so close to my house. Ooh, that was so close. They were so loud. I didn't panic. I mean, I grew up all around Atlanta. We have a nice mix of hunters, like whatever, nice mix of people. So I didn't panic. And I listened for sirens. Like, well, is there going to be ambulance? Is there going to be police? And there wasn't. It was just silence. So I thought, okay, someone's just shooting off maybe a gun in the air. And then the next morning, we did find some shells and bullet shells in the yard. And I was like, wow, okay. So, and then after that is when we saw the riots on TV, right? And I'm very close to the Atlanta city limits. And I was like, wow, that was my uneasiness. That was my like anxiety level that I couldn't pinpoint. So I think empaths and psychics all around are having this new level of anxiety, this new level of like, um, feelings that we can't like put words to, right? So always look into that. Like I start checking boxes. I'm like, did anything weird happen to me today? Okay, no. Did I have any weird conversations with people today? No. Are my bills paid, or am I good on things? Did I forget anything? No, no. And then once I can kind of check those boxes off, I'm like, okay, well, this isn't me. I'm feeling something of like overall energies, right? So keep that in mind. And also, just hold on to the fact that, okay, there's a lot of courage and a lot of strength is just saying, I don't know what's happening. This is a confusing time. A lot of courage in just being that authentic person that says that. A lot of truths came out this weekend. So many on like a global level and a personal level. It was like crazy insane. And I kept getting that message, truth is going to come out. And honestly, I was like, I mean, I'm pretty much an open book. I'm like the queen of coming out, right? Um, I was like, well, what truth? I'm very public. And it ended up people being just like truths of like those around me. And that was pretty intense. So and I was just like there to be supportive and a cheerleader. So a lot of truths are coming out all around everywhere. And here's the thing, let's saying, I don't know, I'm confused, I don't know. That's a sign of strength. That's courage to say that. Clinging on to one theory so strong so strong really leads to like spiritual insecurity. And I really think there's a shred of truth in every religion, every conspiracy theory, everything. But I don't cling to one because I know who I am. And I know who I am on a psychological, spiritual level. As a woman, as a teacher, as a healer, I know who I am. And I really want all my students and clients to have that same sort of confidence, that same self-confidence, and that I'm not going to cling so strong into one theory that it creates like you become what you hate, right? It just the pendulum always goes the other way. Okay, so now I am going to like, share, subscribe, please, please, please. Let's just create like a crazy good ripple effect of goodness, right? So I'm hearing show the back of the card, Four of Cups, back of the deck, the energy, the collective energy today is the Four of Cups. We're using the Goddess Tarot today. The Four of Cups. So that's emotion, right? That's emotion. And it's not a bad card. She's relaxing. She's just really grateful for what she has and where she's been. So keep that in mind. And it's emotion, a lot of mystery in that picture too, because there's the moon. She's just sort of relaxing in the unknown. And that's really where we have to be, right? It's just like relax in the fact that we don't know what's happening. We've never experienced this in our lifetime. So we're going to do food because food, love, and money are my three favorite things. I'm a Southern girl. I love me some food, love, and money. Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur. I come to you looking various different ways. And this is what entrepreneurship looks like. This is it, right? So it's not glamorous every day. It's not. I'm not always putting on my lashes and you know It's not. Sometimes it's just getting up and going, what the crap's going on today? That's it. Why am I feeling this anxiety? What can I do to help people? So let's pull on food. Let's pull on food. Food, food, food. What, and if you're hearing this message, it means you were meant to hear it. And I hope that it resonates with you on some positive level. So we're going to pull on food. My favorite thing, right? Food, Queen of Cups. The emotion. A lot of people are stress eating right now. A lot of people are worried about our food supply. Don't worry about our food supply, okay? You're going to have as much food as you need. But look at this cup. She's emotional. The sun's out behind her. She's got a crown on her crown chakra, which really just says she's thinking things through. She's like, which maybe she's planning, right? So make a plan. Maybe make a menu plan what's coming for the summer. Really, this is the time where like cold foods are really good for us. We switch from sort of that hot oatmeal in the mornings to maybe cold oatmeal to fruit, cold pasta salads at night. Those are so good for you. Keep in mind that you have to eat seasonally, right? Eat what's in season, and that's the best thing for you. So let's keep that in mind. In judgment. So we have food choices. This is always like means a choice, okay? The judgment card. Like what food choices are you gonna make? Like is a hot dinner every night necessary before you go to bed? It's really not in the summer. You can kind of have a pasta salad, some sort of cold salad, and just sort of snack. Um, and that really kind of keeps us lighter and keeps us from being so weighed down. It keeps our metabolism going. And something about lymph nodes, lemon. They want y'all to have lemon, like let's get those toxins out of the lymph nodes, because that's where we hold stress and toxins and cancer and everything else. So just lemon. Somebody out there needs lemon. So what's another card on food? You're walking away from money, right? Five of Pentacles. You're walking away from money. If you're sick, you're walking away from money. Like literally, if you're not taking care of your body right now, the impending stress of society, that's just health is really is wealth, 100%. I know I say that every day, but health is wealth. Um, and don't be afraid to be who you are and be like, and I tell my family, I'm like, I don't eat that because I don't have time to go to the doctor. I don't have time to, health is really wealth. It affects my money. We're not doing it. So let's pull on money. Let's pull on money. So I love, entrepreneurship, and money is sacred. It's a sacred divination tool. It's not evil, right? It's a sacred divination tool. People have rather codependent or abusive relationships with money. And I encourage you to have a very healthy, strong relationship with money. Breaking generational contracts with poverty, right? So let's look at money for the collective. Magic. Right now is kind of a magical time, right? The money systems in America is completely changing, and we're watching it. Like we're watching history unfold when it comes to that. Everything's going to be looking different in the future. Predictive-wise, Trump's going to get reelected. That's not my opinion. That's my prediction. Trump's going to get reelected, and our money system is going to change the way we handle things. Things we'll have to, some things will be free, some things we'll have to start paying for, but we're already free. It's going to balance out though, and there's no fear behind it. It just is, right? But it's magical. It will be magical for people. And also saying magic card, you can probably use your magical skills to make money, or light a green candle for money, or get some woo woo going in your house if you feel stuck. Even rearranging the furniture shifts the energy and gets some abundance flow going, right? So maybe someone out there just simply needs to rearrange their furniture, honestly, okay? So this is that Four of Cups again. She's relaxed, right? She's drinking the water. She's got a tree behind her. The sun's out. She's not stressed. Don't stress about money, right? Use your magic. Use your magic to kind of bring it in, bring abundance. And it may come in the form of a thought, a new idea. Maybe I should apply for that job. What should I do? And that's going to be amazing for you. So they're saying don't worry about it. You're covered. And Two of Staves, you're going to actually have choices coming when it comes to money. You're looking for the future, and you're looking for your choice. The thing is that right now in the world, everyone's sort of having choice. It appears that we're stuck, but the reality is I think we all kind of have choice. And it's your perception. It's just all your perception. So let's change your perception into, wow, I'm not stuck. I have choice. Good changes are happening for the world at some point. And, I know a lot of people are dying right now, and that is change. Death is change. And there's a vast injustices happening. And don't worry, those scales, those Libra scales always are around. You know, those scales of justice always come back. And just a reminder, it's not you necessarily to bring in that scales of justice. You can light a candle for it. You can say a prayer for it. But ultimately, when we take care of ourselves, that's when justice comes. You know, when we eat right, when we do yoga, when we're out doing our best, you know, that's when justice comes for ourselves. And then it trickles up on a global level. Let's look at love. Love, 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 love. What do we need to know about love? What do we need to know about love? Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Love is all around you. It really is. I love that card because it's like there's a bird. Birds are magical messengers. The bird indicates there's probably a loved one from the other side communicating with you and sending support. The sun's up. There's pentacles, abundance. It's just love's all around us right now. We have a lot of non-physical love around us. And even if you feel like there's so much, you know, the pendulum always swings the other way. Right now, we sort of are living in a time where there's a distinct difference in what we perceive as good and evil, and a distinct divide. The only thing that can fill that divide is love, and ultimately love of self. If you love yourself and know who you are, that divide's going to not seem as extreme. Tradition, right? So when asked about love, pentacles, tradition, you might be being called to be in a more traditional relationship, more of a traditional role in the relationship. And that's cool. Do it. You know, we have to build families. Families and are sort of the pillar of our communities, and families come in so many different shapes and sizes. Um, you know, if it's your untraditional family, be traditional with it. Like, it's fine. Like, you know, there's families of different ethnicities. There's families of different, you know, it's sort of the puzzle pieces, grandparents, cousins, adopted kids, interracial families, all of it. Own that and just step into that traditional role and be the wife, the mother, or the dad that you're being called to be. So let's release the technicalities of it, is what I'm hearing. Be the person you need to be for your family without labeling it or having technicalities involved. And then the Queen of Pentacles, if you do that, you will be abundant, right? The Queen of Pentacles, you'll start to build wealth for your family. You'll start to build a foundation for yourself and your family. Not only will you do that, you'll teach others how to do it too, and you'll be a good influence to those around you. And that's ultimately what we need. We need good influences, and we need to be good influences to others. While we're watching this sort of global shift that's happening, and this shift that's happening in the United States. Sometimes life is not meant to be comfortable. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's ugly. And sometimes we don't want to look. And we have to be brave enough to look and say, you know what? I just don't know what's happening. This does seem scary, and that's okay. Take care of you, yourself, and your family. And thank you for listening to this video, and I hope that it helped you in some way. Namaste.